Welcome everyone to Where the Water Tastes Like Wine. We've got an Oki's story to finish. So it should be. This is chapter 3. Let's see if her story goes on. Where the wind don't blow so strange. Yes, show me your true form.
Anyone ask you to join the communists?
Huh. I can't exactly tell what the expression on her face is. It might be anger, wildness, or just determination. Walking forward out of the dust.
A few folks out here have been telling me I should, but I'm not much for joining things. Still, we've gotten to a time where you can't just tell poor folks to move along. There's nowhere to move along to. We should watch tragedy close. Remember it, learn it, never turn away from it. Tell me a sad story, will you?
I like your attitude, Bertha. Sad story. The story of the ghost woman executed in Paris long ago. There we go.
We all hurt the same in times like these. It's good to remember that. My grief. The day after my girls left, and I couldn't leave my tent. There was a woman next door that lost her baby. We don't even get to be alone with grief. It's around everywhere. Anyway, you know any good spooky stories?
I got a few. I'll tell the tale of the... Oh, no, that might be exciting. Cursed Fortune Teller. It's always a safe one to go to.
Oh, what a story. Look, Religion says be good and suffer and you'll get your reward later on when it don't cost anyone anything. You tell me where that idea came from. Religion is a thing rich folks made up to keep poor people quiet.
Actually, as it was originally invented, religion was a thing that poor people made up to convince people to pay them for nothing.
Anyway, I'm looking for a good laugh. Do you know any funny stories?
I may yet have a few. Ah, the identical men bore different mothers who mistook each other for their brother.
There isn't much point in looking back all the time. My husband did, and it sapped his will to go forward.
Damn.
Been so long since I last chuckled, I'm not sure my mouth can do it anymore. Can you tell me a story that'll make me laugh?
Let's focus on some other topics, like love, for instance. Tell me more about your no-good piece of shit husband.
Oh, my sides hurt. Love? No. Peace and quiet, that's what I look forward to. That stillness, when there's no one telling me to do anything. I've had a hard day.
Let's focus on the world.
Thank you for sharing that one. I feel a little better now. Wishes come true. Well, at some point you stop wanting things to be different just for you. Things need to be different for everyone. Enough food to pick, good pay for picking it, hot bath water and no mortgages. And there's enough of us that have nothing left but the will to live. A change will come. A change has to come.
Like tectonic plates, the earth will quake.
I don't know if it'll be communists or unions or someone getting religion in a tent. But you can't stamp out the will to live completely. Thanks for talking with me. Not too many have time to listen these days.
And that's that for Bertha. But we're heading north to catch on to August. Then we'll head further north to chat with Rose. Wait, there are 2 Augusts? What the fuck? Schrodinger's August. He could be in either location. Now the real trick is gonna, oh, the last one, this is gonna be chapter 3. So if he's a 3-chapter story, then he will, if he's a 3-chapter story, then we'll never see him again. But if he's a 4-chapter story and this version of August moves on, what happens to the other August? Mother of God. Still, his spontaneous appearance in the train there, that was really cool, actually. I thought that was pretty slick. I have got to say, I liked it a lot. Because you never know who you're going to run into out there on the road. Old friends, old enemies, could be anyone. I can't tell you how many times I've been walking down the street and I've run into someone who I know. And sometimes those go well. Sometimes not so much. Let's pick up some stories while we're here.
Afternoon. The fish nods affably. He swings his catch over his shoulder, grunting with effort. Got a big one today. Gonna eat it while it's fresh. They're welcome to join me. There's plenty to go around.
No thanks.
He climbs off the jetty and lays the body on a large rock.
Watch him gut this
He
man.
works with practiced efficiency. To remove the shirt, the fish cradles the body in his arms. When he removes the man's trousers and underwear, the gesture he uses to lift the corpse's hips is almost intimate. It seems the fish is taking care to not cause bruising.
What in the fuck?
The fish trims the man's hair, head, chest, groin, even legs. Then, he stabs the knife into the man's chest, leaning hard to force it open. The bones part with a crack. Fish guts the corpse and tosses away the offal. You gonna help me get it on the fire?
I'll help you get it on the fire, but I am not eating that.
You prop the body up while the fish skewers it on a rough spear. The corpse sags in your arms like a drunk. Together, you lay the body over a pit of hot coals. Its flesh sizzles. There's a sharp, sour smell, swiftly overwhelmed by the odors of cooked fat.
The fuck? Cover my mouth
The
and
fish
nose.
chuckles. Yeah, it'll burn off. What's left is delicious, especially this fresh. Hadn't stopped kicking when I caught it. He turns the roasting body over. Fancy a bite?
No thanks.
As you will. The fish shrugs and slices a piece of thigh onto a large tin plate. The smell is salty, savory, tantalizing. Your mouth fills with saliva. Not offering twice. It's too good for that. The fish speaks with his mouth full and does not look up.
The fuck? I'm moving on. But that was fucking hilarious. Tell me, what story has evolved? The small corpse on the coal train. The negligent parents who fling their dead children.
The old man sits by the roadside. A post protrudes from the dirt. A mismatched set of horseshoes tethered to the top with colorful string. I wish I knew where it went, he mutters. He glances up and startles. I know you. We've met before, haven't we? I know you.
I think you're mistaken, sir.
He stands, triumph in his smile. It's been 50 years, but I'd recognize you anywhere, General. He fingers his lapel. I don't have it anymore, but I remember that day so well. You shook my hand. He offers that hand to you.
I feel like destroying this. Sorry, sir, you're confused. I'm no
He blinks
general.
rapidly. Then his eyes focus. Sorry, stranger. He smiles awkwardly, clearly embarrassed. My eyes aren't what they were. They said this was a place for finding lost things. He nods at the post. I guess I saw what I wanted to.
But what did you lose?
Little piece of history. He brushes dust off his lapel. I guess some things are best left in the past. Maybe that's the lesson.
The old man seeking lost things. All right, August. Chapter 3. Can't win for losing.
I had me a wife,
Oh,
a
this
baby
is
girl, but no livelihood.
This is a 4-chapter story. Let's see where August heads off to. All right, continue.
I tried my hand at my daddy's factory work, but I wasn't up to snuff. For every bottle I filled on the line, I emptied my soul. When the war started, I figured I'd fight for my country. But they wouldn't take me on account of all those years reading. Couldn't see well enough. But the Merchant Marine, they took me as I am. And then I had everything. So I miss them blood-pounding adventures.
I do. The Thunderbirds who bring the storms.
That's the kind of adventure that sticks with you. My home. When I was a kid, home was my daddy on his chair and mama listening to the radio. But for a while there, the sea was my home. As welcome as a worn leather seat. Its call sweeter than any music. But you know, the books I miss the most is the hopeful ones. Got any of those?
I may yet. Let me look over my tales. Ah, talking seagulls who tell fishermen where to find the best catch. It's true, I swear.
Leaves a warm feeling in your chest, huh? My future. The moment our ship got hit, everything went black.
Oh, shit.
I opened my eyes and nothing changed. I could hardly see. My future ended right there. Anyhow, you got any stories that end looking up? I miss those hopeful ones.
I see. I'll tell the story of the man who ate only molasses. I thought there was something about August's
Well, that one
eyes.
sure makes me smile. Joy. You ever been in a ship rolling on the open seas? The crash of the waves, the captain yelling orders. Those stories couldn't hold a candle to the thrill of really being in the thick of it. But you tell me, what's the wildest thing you've seen on the roads out here? Anything good and exciting?
Let's stick to a drifter's tale. Berthas displacement. That'll do good. Focusing on the thrilling parts.
My blood's pumping. That's the kind I used to like as a boy. I had a family, but out on the sea, I got another. One I hadn't reckoned on. Good men, all. Crying shame what happened. To all of us. Anyhow, you got any stories that end looking up?
Let's go to Dupree's tale.
Leaves a warm feeling in your chest, huh? My fate? I was supposed to be in the cargo hold. Crate of munitions got loose, but I was running late. If I'd been there when the ship got hit, done what I was told, I'd be dead for sure.
Wow.
Maybe it'd be better.
Ooh.
Well, time to get going.
Okay.
I'm off this way when the sun rises.
So he appears to be in Nevada. Let's see if he's in both places at once.
But talking with you brings it back. The good and the bad. And the bad's what sticks.
Strange how the brain works.
I died the day my ship was sunk. I felt alive on that sea with my brothers. And knowing I was doing right by my family, my country. Almost wish I never felt that way. Never knew what I'm missing now. Maybe I'll find it here at the bottom of this bottle.
All right. Okay, so let's see where he is. Oh God, it's the tale of 2 Augusts. Oh! All right, considering I found him in Washington, I'm gonna go down to Nevada to go chat with him. So that way I'll be able to teleport up to Washington and then chat with Rose. Still, holy shit. Oh my god. Doppelganger. Doppel-August. Alas, there are stories to collect, and I gotta catch them all. I'm like a Pokemon trainer. I don't stop for nothing.
Want your picture taken? The man's smile is eager. His teeth are sharp. His companion glances up sharply. I told you, I don't like it. No more till we know it's safe.
What's the problem?
The second man spits his words out. We're killing people. We take their damn picture. A few weeks later, a newspaper wants it, and it's always a fucking obituary. The sharp-toothed man shrugs. Traveling alone is dangerous. Not our fault. So, want a photograph?
Sure. Try to kill a dead man.
Back a bit. Back it. There. The sharp-toothed man fusses over the camera, ignoring his scowling companion. Now just hold it. Hold it. Perfect. Wait an hour and I'll have it ready.
I'll wait.
When the men come out of the dark room, their moods are reversed. That eager, sharp-toothed man is working his jaw furiously, as if chewing on bad tobacco. His friend beams as he calls to you. Terrible picture. You're just a blur. No idea why, but reckon it can't harm you.
Move on. The camera which revealed who was soon to die. I wonder what would have happened if I had taken their photo instead. Since I'm already heading north, I may yet be closer to Rose than I was before. But what do we have here?
The old man's shoulders slant under the bright-colored bird. Maybe that's why he stands with a cane. Man and bird watch your approach with interest. "Howdy, stranger," says the man. "Howdy, stranger," croaks the bird.
What's up with your bird, old
The
man?
man shifts his shoulder, bobbing up the bird. "Rosalie here tells fortunes." There's pride in his voice. "Ain't no other like her. Care to hear yours? Just a single coin." He leans on his cane and extends a well-worn palm.
Show me the act, old man.
Your coin disappears into the man's jacket. He jingles one pocket, then scratches Rosalie at the back of her bill. She rasps. "The greatest burdens on your road are the ones you choose to carry."
What does that mean?
The man cracks a smile. "Make of it what you will. I like to think it means our lives get easier when we forgive ourselves. She's a smart bird, is Rosalie." The man tips his hat. "Good luck on your way."
Right on. The fortune-telling bird. Alright. Let me check the map. Oh, I am dead split between the two. Alright, I'm gonna go... Wait a second. If I... go south a ways, I can go back to California, and then I can take the train back to Las Vegas. And who knows who I might find in that train? Whomstead the fuck could be there? But thank you very much for joining me where the water tastes like wine. If you liked what you saw, hit like. If you want to continue the adventure, please hit subscribe. And if you think that what I do is really keen, you can send me a couple bucks monthly on Patreon. I can use that money to do fantastic, amazing things like make more videos, start streaming, hire an artist to do cool shit, do the coolest thing I could think of, pay more rent. Or see what this guy has to say. But until then, good night, everyone. What do we got? Give me the money.